missed this, but it's your contention that a gaming licensee can print on the back of a voucher that this is redeemable within a certain period of time, and after that time it becomes the property of the licensee, or it's non-redeemable after that point. It's your contention that notwithstanding that, this is not the property, this is not the rightful property of the licensee, this is unclaimed property. I mean, what happened to the idea that two parties can contract for, you know, given terms? I guess, you know, and maybe you spoke to this, I don't know, but I'd like to hear your perspective on this.
Through you, Madam Chair, I don't believe this is a contract in the fact that the person receiving the voucher doesn't have that contract until after the game has been played. I don't believe that's a contract at all. I believe that they have. I believe that the gaming establishment, in the printing of that voucher, has said that this money isn't ours; it's yours. The fact they put an expiration date on it, I don't think necessarily changes the fact that it's no longer that person who's played or who's the possessor of that voucher. The gaming establishment said that we've lost this money, or we didn't win this money if it's a wash, if the person put in $20 and the ticket's now $20. I think that printing of that voucher says either we've lost this money or this is your money back. But the fact that you don't reclaim it in this amount of time doesn't mean it's ours now. I believe it means that this is unclaimed. It has been unclaimed, and other unclaimed property goes to the state.
Well, isn't there something to be said, though, for someone who willingly walks into an establishment? They are agreeing to play by the establishment's rules, and those are the rules of the establishment. If you do not redeem within a certain period of time, you forfeit your right to redeem that, and those winnings are ours. No one has to walk into a hotel resort in southern Nevada, but once you do, once you put your money in that machine, you kind of have to play by the establishment's rules, don't you?
Well, I believe you play by establishment rules by not cheating the machine, not using devices to win unfairly. I believe that the part of the rules is that what that establishment says they will pay out, they will pay out. I don't think the rules are if you don't come get your keep your money, come collect your money, we get to keep it. I don't think those are part of the rules, and I don't think that was ever intended to be part of the rules. And furthermore, I think that this windfall, and I call it a windfall because I believe that when these new machines were put in place, I believe at the very least that those new monies was realized almost immediately. Because if you remember, when the coins were coming out of the machine, people would come by and they would pick up the coins themselves. The property never realized these monies. Porter might have cleaned up the money, or another player, if they left credits on the machine, would come and play those. But the casinos never realized these monies until they went to ticket in, ticket out. And their first month of accounting, they saw there were unclaimed tickets. And they probably had a good attorney like yourself. They asked about, and the attorney told them, if you keep the money, pay the taxes on the money. We're not saying that you necessarily is entitled to the money, but if you keep it, pay your taxes. And they appropriately did that. They paid their taxes. That still doesn't mean that the money was supposed to be theirs. I believe that it's abandoned property, and it should go to the state. We came to a compromise, and we decided to share in those abandoned properties, and I think it's a fair compromise.
I guess I just have a real problem with the state coming in and dictating to private enterprise that they have to change the rules of the game because the state doesn't have enough money. Philosophically, I have a real problem with that because this has been the course of conduct for quite a while, and anyone that walks in and plays a game at a hotel understands very quickly what the rules are. And if they don't redeem within a certain period of time, they lose their ability to redeem that ticket. So I understand where you're coming from. I just simply disagree. Thank you.